Look, we could spend hours talking on this, and the USC is, as I said at the outset, is a really disingenuous and heinous, cruel tax that was brought in, as I said, as a temporary arrangement after the crash, and the coalition government have promised to abolish it. And the minister might shake his head or whatever, say Fianna Fáil didn't, but they're one and the same now, hybrid. Totally hybrid. The Greens are hanging around there as well. I don't know what they're doing, but you're definitely all the one. More and more like it. So how are you going to go out now, knock on doors and ask people to vote for you when you tag Fine Gael and Fine Gael tag you? The old traditional way, that's Imaha, gone. So you'll have but I know you don't spin doctors to do this for you, but it's the real issue of this punitive charge on ordinary working people. It's punitive, and I said it's regressive. And I certainly won't take any lectures from and talk to Murphy about us standing up for ordinary people. We put her name before the electorate, the raised and myself, and it's up to the electorate to decide, as in Deputy Murphy's case. But I know from social media, Deputy Murphy is pleading with people to come out and help him. He's afraid he'd be swamped up or removed. I don't know what panic he's in, but if he do his work, look after the people, that shouldn't bother him. And I actually agree with Deputy Murphy 100% as regards the rich, the super rich, and they should be taxed and taxed heavily. Okay, they're entrepreneurs and they give a lot of good work and all, but this has to stop somewhere. The gravy train has to stop. But the problem is that Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil are beholden to these people, the beef moguls and the big business people, and we've seen it time on our hand. And the other group then, who Deputy Murphy supports wholeheartedly, is all the NGOs. They're like a field of daisies now. There's so many of them in a field. And if they came here where the cowhead did her business, there'd be dozens of them. There's 36,000 in non-governmental organisations, costing $6 billion a year. I question the validity of tens of thousands of them. Some very good people there, certainly, and good necessary NGO, but this has gone beyond. They're in front of the government, behind the government, beside you, before me, around you. They're just dictating government policy. And it doesn't matter what people in this House, legislation they try to bring in, or amendments, they are there, there's such a grip around the handlebars of power because they've been allowed to by weak ministers. Weak ministers. Weak ministers. And I think that's very, very sad. So I have no more to say on this amendment. We know we're going to be pushing it to a vote, and we know that it will be voted down by people here that are speaking in support of it, which is the comical part of it. Thank you, Chair.